Yeah. How we doing? How we doing today, folks? My name is Frank Corbin. I'm the broker of record of Remic Realty. We are operating for over 12 plus years. I've been personally investing and guiding investors in real estate investing for over 25 plus years and show them in a step-by-step process, not only to secure good retirement income, able to create assets, transfer to the next generation. My direct line is 1-888-887-3642. That's 1-888-887-3642 is right on the screen there. You can contact me if you're looking to real estate, if you're looking for real estate investing, you're looking for buy your first or second home. If you're even looking to expand an existing portfolio you have already, you can contact me. I can guide you in a step-by-step process. Today we're talking about the next step of action. If you're buying real estate already, you invest in a certain area or location, and you want to expand that beyond what you have going on, where should you be looking in the real estate market in the sense of location, or what kind of properties you're looking at right now in order to expand your portfolio or grow your portfolio? And that's what's important. Sometimes we as investors, first of all, so there's only a few of us out here as investors. We still have less than 1% of the Canadian population who actually own more than one properties. So it's not a lot of us out here investing, just so you know. And so it's important that once we're on the journey of investing, that we stay close to each other and we can share information back and forth. And that's what makes this opportunity unique, because I'm always on the journey of always making things better and better for the investors. And because I learn myself, the more I the more I gather information to help you, the more I gather information to help myself. And then some investors bring information to me as well. So it's always back and forth, we sharing to assist each other. I don't see everything. I don't know everything that's going on. So from the mortgage brokers who bring stuff for me, there are some of my investors who season and they bring stuff for me, and I do my market research. Every day I get up and I do about 20 minutes to half an hour, even an hour of market research to understand what's going on in this business, what's going on in real estate. I can better advise my clients. I can better service my clients. I can better optimize the program to the next level. Okay. So we talking about location. So you buy your first or second home, or buy your first or second property, or you're thinking of getting into the marketplace and you have limited amount of funds and you want to maximize those funds the right way before making a mistake. And you don't know what to do, where to go. And you're talking to your local realtor, and all they're trying to get you to do is buy something because they're looking for a commission check. Trying to get you to buy something, which is not a bad idea, but are you buying the right thing, or you think you're being give a sales pitch? So this platform is about. It's about educating you, give you all the right information, then you make a decision what you want to do with that information given to you. And you can work with anybody you want to work with. Okay, my information is very general. It's not specific to me. Sometimes it is, but most times it's very general, so that you can talk to your local realtor, your local mortgage broker, and if they understand how to work the program, you can get the results you're looking for. The difference in working with me is that I'm with you in a step-by-step process. I don't leave you until the deals are closed. We establish what we call long-term relationship. So my clients they're with me, some of them 5, 6, 7, 10 years. I'm on second and third generation in family relationship now. I'm selling to kids and grandkids now in my real estate investment world. And that's important to me. I don't want to do one deal and go home and sleep. Once I understand what you're looking for and I have a profile of you, we create a portfolio for you. That's an ongoing process. It's not just one deal, 2 days and go home. That's not how we operate. So it's very important that you understand when doing business with Remic Realty, doing business with Frank Corbin, we establish longer term relationship. Because if I understand what you have already, I know exactly what kind of phone call I can make. Say, hey, I have something coming up. Can this match what you're looking for? I have something you might be interested in. You can get those phone calls from me over the next few years as we working together, because it's important that you keep optimizing what you have already. And that's how it works for us. Okay. That's how it works for us. So 1-888-887-3642, folks. That's my office line. You can also text me at 647-237-3642 and on WhatsApp and say, hey, Frank, I saw your podcast. Hey, Frank, someone sent me to you. Hey, Frank, I need you to guide me in a step-by-step process to establish a real estate portfolio. I need to be able to have assets for my kids. I need to have money to send my kids to university, college. We can use real estate for all those things, but we got to get it right. And if you have a limited amount of funds, we can sit and have a conversation and show you how you're going to distribute those funds to maximize your finances. With the new mortgage rules coming into place end of this year, early next year, you want to make sure you sit and have a conversation that can make sense for your family finances, not just a sales pitch. We just don't sell real estate. We educate and consistently educating our clients on what's the next move to take. Now, as I'm saying, you have a limited amount of funds, or you have some funds and you don't know where to do with it. So if you are a first-time home buyer, or you have a limited amount of funds you want to get back into the market because you've been pushed out of the market because of whatever happened in the past, whether it's high interest rate or just pricing, whatever it is, you need to go out of the city, folks. You need to get out of the city. Get out of the city, predominantly borderline out of the GTA. You have to go where the price is right. You're looking for affordable real estate. If you're not getting out of the city, you're going to be overpaying for real estate with your limited budget. And that's important. Get out of the city. Now, if you have decent money, I recommend a few places. Right now, we like South Oshawa. South Oshawa is not a bad deal. The price is still right. You can get in there. You can buy a fixer-upper. You can get some money to a purchase plus improvement mortgage and fix up that property. Let me explain that to you more, folks. You can buy a property in South Oshawa, $500,000-$700,000 with 5% down or 10% down with a purchase plus improvement loan back into it. That means the bank is giving you a renovation budget to renovate that property so you can fix it up to increase the value. And that's what you're looking for. 5 or 10% down, purchase plus improvement loan. I have all the mortgage brokers that can help you facilitate that process. Okay, purchase plus improvement loans. And what you do, you take the money, you renovate the property, increase the value. When the values increase, you can refinance, and there's equity there, you can refinance, take some cash out, move on to your second and third. South Oshawa was not a bad start. Okay, if you have a limited amount of money, you have a few dollars to spend, okay? Purchase plus improvement loan. 5% down, 10% down. If you check my other podcasts, you can see other mortgage brokers who came on the platform describing the purchase plus improvement loan, other mortgage brokers who talk about different loan programs that might fit what you're looking for. And if you need a mortgage broker, I got tons of them I can give you access to. Okay, so right now we like South Oshawa. The top is a good location, South Oshawa. If you like to deal with contractors and all this kind of stuff, not a bad deal. More important, even before you put an offer on the property, you can take your contractor out and say, hey, John, Suzanne, whatever the name is, I'm looking to buy a property in this area. Can you come over and give me a quote what it takes to renovate this property to optimize it to the next level? And make sure you're talking to a contractor that makes sense, that have a sense, a bit of a brain in their head. Somebody who understands real estate investing market. If you don't, make sure your realtor, whoever you're working with, understand that. Because you just might be overspending on a property that makes it look nice and not give you the best appreciation. That's important. What you spend money on a fixer-upper is important. Traditionally, kitchen, bathrooms, floorings, and landscaping. kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and landscaping. You spend money in those things, it brings the value up. Okay, don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. Okay, and that's how you start your first home, your second home. Even if you have limited money, you should always be looking to buy a property you can build equity fast in. And you have South Oshawa, you have anywhere out of the GTA. Now, I personally am very biased. So I don't like to go off of the 401. South Oshawa or Oshawa is on the 401. Okay. Some folks going north of the 401. I personally don't like to go north of the 401. But if you find a good spot there that can make money, go for it. There's certain places I wouldn't buy a property. Doesn't mean you can't buy a property and make money. I'm just a little bit biased. Okay. I get my emotions involved sometimes in real estate. Okay. So I'm a little bit biased. So right now I like to stay in the 401 East, 401 West, from Windsor to Ottawa. That's my investment trend. Windsor to Ottawa. And you can't go wrong. Now, you're looking for a property you can get a finished basement in, because you know home ownership is a problem in the country. So getting a finished basement in there is mandatory to your investment. It makes you more revenue if you're going to do a rental. If you're going to live in the property, it keeps your overhead costs lower, especially if you're starting off and buying your first or second property. And if you refinance the property a few months down the line and your monthly carrying costs increase, the basement compensates you for the higher debt you're taking on. Does that make sense, folks? It's very important. 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house, you want to have a finished basement there. If it doesn't come with a finished basement, it should have the potential for you finishing the basement on that property. Finished basement normally don't increase your property value that much unless it's going to be a legal finished basement. But it gives you liquidity, easy rental, easy access to carrying costs by extra income from the basement. So I like houses with finished basement. And if it doesn't come with one, I'm going to make sure it gets installed while I'm there. And that's important, okay? 2-3 units potentially. You can buy triplexes. You go out to the GTA, you can buy triplexes, you can buy fourplexes. And up to 4 units in a property, the same residential mortgage rules still apply. Talk to your mortgage broker. They can help you with that process. And that's how you start this investment journey, South Oshawa. Now, I'm a little bit different in how I invest. When I start off my career, I did a lot of resale homes, renovating the basement, renovating the property, increasing the value. And I did extremely well with that. I was predominantly in and out of the GTA, probably in and out of in the GTA. As I go out of the GTA, my investment strategy changed a bit. I'm a little bit different when I go out to the GTA. I do things a lot different. First of all, I rarely buy resale homes out of the GTA. I rarely buy resale homes out of the GTA. I predominantly buy brand new homes once I leave the GTA. Why? I'm looking for the best of breed, folks. The best of breed. When you go out to the GTA, you go into a small town. I'm looking for the best quality clientele in the small towns. Normally, they do not be in the small resale home. They want the bigger new home that you bringing into town. I'm going for the best of breed. I want easy tenants. I want easy monthly payment, and I want the best of breed in that local community. Keep in mind, folks, the populations are also smaller. And this doesn't apply to Oshawa because Oshawa is still in the GTA and Oshawa is still very high population. This is when you go further out. Now, if you know my investment history, been following me for a while, you're going to see we maxed out Westside Toronto. We maxed out Brampton. We maxed out Mississauga. We get out to Woodstock and Ingersoll. We sold out all the builders out there. Most of the builders that we sold for them. Okay? And when I say max out, it doesn't mean property out there is not selling anymore. All it means that the easy appreciation money has left because we left. Yeah, the easy appreciation money has left. And why it is? Because those areas now becomes popular. That's all brand new business work. New homes, pre-construction is an energy that comes. It's a development energy. It's an excitement energy that people get involved with, and that's how you make money in this business. So sometimes folks say, "Oh, when you get involved in real estate, look at the numbers and look at the location and look at the this and that." No, real estate also works with energy and emotions. Unfortunately, no, don't don't do not look at the numbers. That's important. But with pre-construction, brand new homes is a wave of energy, is a group of people deciding we want to be here next to this mall, next to this new development, next to the GM plant, next to the Toyota plant, and next to the next big thing coming here, and they choose to be out here and they start buying, and then boom, the price goes up. Okay, so it's energy. So we ran into Ingersoll, carried the energy there. We sold off a lot of builders up there. We maxed out the appreciation, gone up like crazy. We buying 2,800 square foot and 3,000 square foot detached homes in Ingersoll for under $500,000 in 2016, 2017. Tell me that was not a good deal. Today, those properties are 1.1, 1.2. With a top market, there's a 1.5 property, 3 times the amount. That's what it is. Okay. So when I go to the outskirt and the small towns, I'm not going there for cash flow. I'm going there for appreciation. There is a new group of homes being built that was not built before, and it drives local people there or out of town or different city people there to buy in. Economically, the price is right. And they buy those homes, the price goes up, and that's how we make our money on the pre-construction deals. The energy has to be there. Now, it's just not energy alone. We look at a few things: transportation, employment, number of lots the builder have, and how much development is going to be happening. If you have 10, 15 lots, you can't talk to me. I can sell that out in a day. We're looking for hundreds of lots, thousands of lots. That means we're going to be there over the next 3, 4, 5 years, 2 or 3 years, and we're going to sell like crazy. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for employment. We're looking for malls. We're looking for local attraction. We're looking for key locations. And then when all that makes sense, that's how we make money in this business. Okay? Now, we maxed out, Bowmanville as well. Got into Bowmanville 2015. Sell off most of the builders out there. Now we're slowly closing down Bowmanville, and we're looking for a new market. Bowmanville's become too expensive. Townhouses we buying for, I want to say expensive. It's not bad for the average person. So it's not ridiculously expensive. All it means as a new investor, I'm looking for new territory. Most of those places I mentioned, they're too expensive. Okay? So what's happening now? To get into a townhouse in Bowmanville, looking for $900,000 to $1 million. That's too expensive. Way too expensive for our likings. So this was gonna happen. We now into the Port Hope area. Give me a second here, folks. Yeah, we now into the Port Hope area. So we got into Port Hope about a year plus ago, and ventured into a nice project. It's called the Lakeside Village, Lakeside Village Community, looking over 18-hole of golf coursing, or backing up an 18-hole of golf coursing, looking over Lake Ontario. And we like that project. We start buying into the project, and we invite our 5 horsemen. We always go with the 5 horsemen, or in my case, 5 horsewomen. We got the women out here extremely aggressive on the real estate investing. The 5 horsewomen or 5 horsemen, whoever your team is, and we say, hey, we like this location. We're going to start buying. And these are the people that comes first when you're offering something of great value. And we came out and we started buying up real estate. Some join us, some sitting watching us. And that's what's going on right now. We have detached homes going anywhere from 800 something thousand to over 1 point, right now, 1.1, 1.2 million. And we have lots going from zero cost for the lots all the way up to $1 million just for the lots alone. They put a house on top of that. And that's the area we're working for it right now, folks. So I'm telling you, we here before the masses come. We got into West Side, Mississauga before the masses come. We got into Ingersoll before and Woodstock before the masses came. We got into Beaumontville before the masses came. When I started selling Beaumontville, say, oh, Frank, it's too far, it's too far, it's too far, it's too this, it's too that, it's too this, it's too that. And then we buy up, we sit back and wait. The masses come and run the value up. Houses I paid for $499 in Beaumontville, we're selling for 1.2, 1.3, the top of 2022. That's what the easy money gets made, folks. If you come when everybody else is there, you're missing the opportunity. You're paying full retail value for that property. That means you're a rookie. You're a rookie. You come to the party late, wondering why you're not making money. Don't come to the party late. Come before the masses come. That's how it works. If you came to Canada in 1973 and you start buying up properties, tell me you're not ahead of someone who comes to Canada in 2023 and start buying up properties. It's night and day. The prices are totally different. So this was what, folks, is getting into the location before the masses come along. Right now, the masses are not participating in Porto right now. And that's why we're here. We're buying properties at extremely decent value. I think it's one of the cheapest detached home subdivision being offered out of the GTA. Is no other project I see selling better than this in sense of price to value. From the upgrades you get that's included in your price and the price point you're paying, it doesn't get better than this. I've seen 10 minutes west of here, you're paying $300,000-$400,000 more for the same detached homes. And you get 10 minutes more, you pay $300,000, $400,000 less. And this is the kind of value we're talking about, folks. We're backing up on an 18-hole golf course looking over Lake Ontario, prime location. I've sold property on golf courses. I've sold property on lakes. I've never sold one that has both lakes and the golf course on the same location. And this is what makes this project valuable. Properties, houses on this property going for over $3 million as we proceed. And we're not anywhere close to that yet. We start at $844,000 for one of this entry level or small detached homes, and all comes with double car garage. It comes fully upgraded. You have quartz countertop right through the house, or stone countertop right through the house. You have 5-inch, 5.5-inch baseboards, and you have wood floor on the main, or we call it vinyl plank on the main level, and the list goes on. Air conditioning included, garage door included, all the stuff auto builders charge you for is all included here. But that's the small stuff. I don't care that kind of stuff. Upgrades is for people who likes real estate. Double car garage and the quartz countertop. I don't care with all that stuff. I can take a house with bare laminate, and once it's double and triple in value, it's the best house in the market for me. I look for the appreciation. Now, all those things are nice. Don't get it wrong. Because when you upgrade a house properly, you feel right at home. You really feel right at home. Okay, but what the opportunity here? You can always buy a basic house and upgrade it 10 years down the line or whatever it is. That's not a concern. The upgrades are always easy to do. Is getting into the market at the right location, in the right opportunity, and let the market run up in value for you, folks. That's what's to let a property run up in value for you. Again, contact me, folks. My phone number 1-888-887-3642. That's 1-888-88 remake. 25 years in real estate investing and mentoring folks. Remic Realty is over 12 plus years as a real estate brokerage, servicing clients on real estate trade and leases and so on. We predominantly focus on pre-construction because we think in order to make lots of money and lots of equity in a short time frame, I think pre-construction is the way to go. Okay, we think that's the way to go, pre-construction, because you only put in a deposit in an incremental form over the course of 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, whatever the time frame is the builder is offering. And then you sit back and watch the builder does his work. He build the house, he do the permits, he did the coding, all that kind of stuff. He deals with the city. All you're doing is put your deposit and sit back and let the market run up for you. Right now, we're going from 12 to 18 months of closing. You can do 1 year closing, or you can do 18 months of closing where the deposit spread wider. Builders very flexible in deposit structure. So we can sit one-on-one with you, and I can create a deposit structure that fits your style. Then we send it into the builder's approval. And if the builder approves it, guess what, folks? We got a deal. And we move on. We sit back. You watch. You pick your lot out. You pick your colors. Oh, by the way, folks, all the houses in this subdivision is all brick and stone. No siding panels, all brick and stone. The full house, all brick and stone. Okay, no siding panels, and that's great. Okay, you sit back and watch the builder build you a house, and you make a lot of money. I see people get involved in flipping real estate, and they do all kind of stuff. All that stuff is work. I'm an investor. I use my brain to make money. I'm not chasing contractors all over the place. I'm not going through the cost of material high, material low. I'm not doing all that kind of stuff. I'm simple. I'm an investor. Okay? I invest my money and get other people working for me. That's what I do. I raise capital, put it to the market, everybody else do the work. I'm not here to chase people across the city. It's simple. We're investors. If you guys understand the 4 quadrant from rich dad, poor dad, there's employee, self-employed, investors, and business owners. Remember those, the 4 quadrant? And for some reason, everyone focused on employee and self-employed and business owners. And they never pay attention to the investment sector. That's where the easiest money gets made. Everything else is work. Even as a business owner, it's work. How many of you in and out of the GTA make hundreds of $1,000s, if not millions, just barely just buying a property and sit back and watch it? You know what you just did? You just invested in real estate. While that house is being built, there's no tenants to deal with. There's no mortgage to deal with. There's no monthly carrying costs. It's just your capital working for you. Over that time frame of 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, that property run up in $300,000-$400,000. You can hang on to the property and run a real estate leasing business or rental business if you convert a business, or you can sell that property, take your capital, move on and go to a new location and do the same thing over and over again. Okay? And that's the key here, folks, is understanding how to leverage the opportunity of real estate investing. My direct line, 1-888-887-3642. My name is Frank Corbin. I'm the broker of record of Remic Realty. I have a full team of real estate agents that work with me, predominantly my daughters and my family, and we can get you going in a short time frame. That's what we do. We help investors find new territory, new market to invest in, so you can retire young, retire rich. And yes, we state that. It's not an overnight success, it's an overtime success. If you stay in real estate long enough, you will see the success of it. You will see the results of it. That's important. Real estate investing. We're in the Port Hope area. The area we're promoting right now is called Lakeside Village. Lakeside Village community is 300 lots, potentially another 600 lots coming shortly after. Backing up, the first 300 lots are backing up on the 318-hole golf course and looking over Lake Ontario, folks. And it's a place to be. It's a place to be. Nice, quiet community, growing strongly. Great for kids, great for family, great for investment. You know the funny things about small towns? And this is what I like about small towns. A lot of things going to small towns, there's no basement apartment yet. I'm the first person who put a high quality legal basement in the town of Ingersoll. It was a 3-bedroom legal basement in the town of Ingersoll. And that a basement apartment made me so much money. Today, it still makes me lots of money. I was the first person to go through the city and put a legal basement in the town of Ingersoll. They're smaller homes. The sizes, the some of the small homes in Ingersoll is the same size as my basement. And my basement is renting for a decent cost compared to the houses there. And that's what I love. I was there first, and I went through the process, and I made great money and continue to do that. When you sit with me and we talk about a portal project, we're only going to look at lots or floor plans that will accommodate a basement apartment. You have to have a basement apartment. And why? This is my long-term strategy with you. When that house goes up in value and you want to refinance that house and move somewhere else and refinance and take money out and buy a second or third property, we need that income from the basement to sustain the debt load. Otherwise, you will be forced to sell your house and move on to something else. And we don't like that. We need the income from the basement, folks. We need the income from the basement to assist in the carrying costs when we're moving forward. So basement apartments are mandatory. How can I emphasize that anymore? It's mandatory to have a basement apartment. We need that when we're moving forward. That's a part of our wealth building portfolio strategy. If you notice, all the properties that hang on to long term, every one of them have a basement apartment giving me dual income. One upstairs, one downstairs. Dual income. So if I refinance money from my house and buy a second and a third, guess what, folks? The carrying cost is not a burden to my pocket. It comes directly from the property. Okay? My direct line, folks, 1-888-887-3642. I'm Frank Corbin from the broker of record of Remake Realty and the host of the podcast, the Young and Rich podcast, Young and Rich University. We educate people in a step-by-step process on how to invest in real estate and get steady cash flow, how to invest in real estate to buy a second, third, and fourth home. We got to get out to the GTA. Get out of the GTA. The money is moving east on the 401. The money is moving west on the 401. You got to get out to the GTA if you want to continue growing your portfolio, folks. It's mandatory with the high immigrant influx coming in and more coming soon and what's in already. You have to get involved in the real estate business. The new mortgage rules are put in place is to help you as investors or homeowners expand your portfolio. They allow you to take up to 90% from your home to $2 million coming January. You know what it's going to do to the market, folks? It's going to go crazy. If you're not owning 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 properties, you are missing on the opportunity of building wealth in Canada. You are missing on that opportunity. I'm telling you, get involved now. Call my direct line, 1-888-887-3642. You can text me my direct line, 647-237-3642 on WhatsApp. And I do respond fast. I'm going to get you involved in the real estate and real estate investing world and help you take your portfolio to the next level. Port Hope, here we come, folks. Yeah! Investing in real estate has never been easier. You have all the information. You have all the tools. You have proper mentorship. You have proper leadership. We have some great mortgage brokers in our team that can help you crank up your finances to the next level. The community is growing strong and strong. I like the direction it's going, folks. We have financial advisors here. We have insurance agents. We have people who are willing to spend the time to educate you so you can make proper decisions to benefit your family. More folks, we're going to do a podcast again sometime soon. And we're talking about trust, how to do trust and wills. Trust and will. That's coming up soon. Trust, wills, and estate. Trust, wills, and estate. Trust wills and estate for your financials, for your mutual funds, for your stuff. Trust wills and estate for your real estate portfolio, folks. How to transfer wealth to the next generation using your own family trust. So when it's time to go, there's no confusion, there's no fighting, there's no problem, there's no war. Your money transferred to the next generation in peace and ease. And that's important. Our community's been here for a while. We've been strong, predominantly being consumers. We have not maximized the opportunity to build wealth in this country as much as we should. And it's not too late. We have all the right people in place. But be careful of those community scavengers. The one who just want to leverage you to make money from you, and the one who just trying to steal from you all the time. Watch those. The financial scavengers, there's a lot of those in place. You got to be careful with them. There's a lot of people out there who's broke and don't have any money and looking to leverage you to take your money. And there's no value in trade, no trade value. So watch that. Again, folks, family trust, wills and estate coming up next. In a few, I think it's next week we're shooting our podcast. See your success. See you then.